welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing my full November setup, and that is like my favorite thing to do, is to set up my budget planner for the next month's budgeting. And I am going to be using some inserts, and I'm going to be using some stickers, and just a whole bunch of other different stuff that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using my Happy Planner, the budget edition. Girls just want to have fun, so if you want to stick around and see how I set that up, guys, please stay tuned. All right, guys, so we are going to be going to my November section. I am like super excited for setting this up. Let's get us some room here. Okay, so what I am going to be doing today, I am not going to be using what's inside of my Happy Planner pages today. I'm actually going to be putting some budget inserts in there. All right, so these right here, which normally it comes like this, we are going to be taking these out. Yes. All right, so I'm going to set these pages aside because I just want to have everything to go along with each other, and I just wanted to have it all done so that when I go into November, I can start fresh and I can stay on track with my budgeting. This page right here, I'm going to keep it because it is a divider, and this right here I'm not going to use. And plus, I'm not sure how this got all, it's like smeary, whatever you want to call it, so I'm not going to use that. So we're going to take this out also, and we are just going to basically be using this right here, and then it'll take us to our next month. What I'm going to do to get rid of, but to have that so that is not showing, I am just going to add a sheet that I've already kind of like pre-cut. I might have to kind of trim it a little bit, but because I just want this to be blank, I don't want anything on it. So I'm going to take this out real quick. And guys, guess what? I am using this, and I am so glad that some of you messaged me and some of you commented that I was using entirely too much. So you said just a few scripts should do. So there, and let's try there. I know you said one on the top and one on the bottom, so I am gonna, I just like using this stuff. I think that is what my main problem is. All right, so we are going to, whoop. I mean, I'm just like the worst with this. So, all right, so this is what we're going to do for the divider. So that way, when I turn this, it doesn't show anything, and it's like just a blank page here. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and insert our budget month outlook. And this is where I actually just take and put my financial goals, debt payoff goals. I just do like a monthly thing that I kind of want to do. And this is going to be for the month of November. Let's go ahead and fill that out. So we have, I'm just going to write this in there. All right, so for November, for financial goals, I want to stay on track with budgeting, and I want to pay down debt. And then for debt payoff goals, I want to pay off Discover, so we will work on that. And then no spend goals, I want to have at least 14 no spends this month. Okay, and then monthly challenge will be, I am going to try to do the eat out challenge again that I had, because I've totally failed last month, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So my monthly challenge is no eating out. Okay, and then to bring lunch to work and breakfast. Okay, and then savings goal is going to be at least $400 a month. Okay, so this is what I have, and as you can see in my other videos, sometimes I just go back to this to see if I am on track, just to make sure. Right, so we can put this to the side here. All right, so our next sheet is going to be our monthly calendar, and we are going to go ahead and insert the other sheet. And so this will be my calendar for this month, and I will have to put the dates in because this is undated. And this month will start on now we got all of our dates in here. So now it's time for us to go ahead and to put down our bill due and credit card stickers. And then what we're going to do is, so that we'll know what bills are due on which day, and we'll be able to look at a monthly outlook on it. And I am going to be using these stickers here. I think I'm going to do the gray and bill due, and then I'm going to do the color credit cards. Kind of make it a little bit fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Bills that are due for the month, and we have all of our credit cards that are due for the month. All right, and if we have anything pretty much special for this month, I always write this down. If we have like important events like birthdays or whatever, and I don't think we have any birthdays for this month in November, but for this month I do have a nail appointment. Well, it's not really a nail appointment, so this will be on the 19th. And then usually when I go for my nail appointment, I don't schedule anything. I just walk in, so it's not like I have to call them and say, so that I'll know, like for my cash stuffing, how much I need to stuff to get to when I have my nail appointment. That's on the 19th, because that is not on the day before a payday where I do cash stuffing. So then in the notes section, what I'm going to do is I always, I do use this little thing right here that I put for a reference when I do my expense tracking. So I am actually going to just put that here so that I'll have that there. So that way we'll already have it here, but I'm still going to put this little gray thing here. I'm still going to use that, and I need to find the other one. And this is the other one here. Oops. All right, so this is what I use for expense tracking, and you can check out my expense tracking videos here to see how I track my expenses. So the blue is for my son, the purple is for food, groceries, personal is pink, and the black one is for the car. So I'll have this as my little key ledger here, but I do put this in the middle here, so just in case if I don't want to keep this in there when I'm actually doing the tracking. And so my goals for this month is just to, I'm just going to put stay on track with budgeting. And then I am also going to do my no spends, because I did have for my goals back here, I want to do 14 no spends. So I'm going to put that here so I can always keep that in mind. And my goal for that, is 14 no spends. Okay, so that is my goals, and that is my goal. So this right here is all of my setup for the November month for my calendar monthly outlook. All right, so that concludes my setup for my monthly calendar. Okay, so let's move on to the next page that we're going to have. This here is just a notes page where I can just write different types of notes. I can write confirmation numbers or anything that I want to write down if I need to do on here. All right, so my next page will be my monthly bill tracker, and we are going to go ahead and fill in the bills for that. So let's get started. have finished doing our monthly bill tracker. So these are all the bills that I have to pay for the whole entire month. So I'm going to go ahead and do Amazon Prime, which is automatic, and then a Capital One is automatic, Brink Security is automatic, Netflix is automatic, and I do have my Sprint bill that comes out automatically now, and that saved me like $15-20, which is, I'll take it. All right, so this right here is what my monthly bill tracker look like, and then also you can use this exactly in the same Happy Planner, the pages that I took out. I'm just showing you guys just in case if you're using the Happy Planner. So this right here will work the same way. You just write your dates, your bill description, your category, amount, but I just like how I can do my actual, and I can do the paid date, and I can check it off when I paid it. So this will work the same way as the Happy Planner does. All right, so the next page that we have in here is going to be our Paycheck Budget, number 1. All right, so that will be here. And this Paycheck Budget here is going to be on October 30th because we got 3 paychecks, but I am using that check to pay bills for November. So that's why my payday, I'm going to go ahead and write my payday here. That will be 10/30/20. And so that's why that will be my first Paycheck Budget. All right, and then the second sheet after that, well, not the second sheet, the next sheet will be my paycheck breakdown, and that is this one. And then next I have my meal plan budget worksheet, and this is the other half of it. You need to see that, that I use to figure out how much I need to put aside in my cash envelope for my groceries. And this is what I use. I just go to my kitchen, look at my pantry, my refrigerator, and see what I already have, and then I work with what's in there. All right, so then we have Paycheck Budget number 2, and that payday will be the 11/13/20. And then we have our Paycheck Budget sheet, and then I also printed the cash envelope sheets because I know some of you guys like to see those sheets a little bit better, and these are what they look like. So I will put this towards the end of my planner, so just in case if I want to do like a more detail of cash envelopes breakdown, I will put the sheet in the back, and you will see that a little bit later. So next I have another meal plan budget worksheet that I have that I will be using to figure out my groceries. And then I have Paycheck Budget number 3, and that paycheck will come on 11/27/20. All right, so next after that sheet I have a breakdown sheet again. All right, so then I have another of my meal plan worksheet here. All right, so after that is my weekly expense trackers. These right here, you can do the same thing in the Happy Planner. To do the same thing as what I'm doing, this is what the Happy Planner sheets look like. You just do date, expense details. The only reason why I did my sheet was because I like to have the expense details separate. I like to do the category, the amount, and if it's a need and want. So that will go, I mean, you can use this sheet, will work the same as this sheet, or however you want to do it. So here's the other. And then I do have 5 of these printed out because I like to do just have, sometimes it's like 4 weeks of expenses, sometimes it's like 5, so I just like to have 5 just to be on the safe side. I already have it printed. So the first week will be, that is just 1 day for Sunday, so I'm going to put that for the first week, the 1st through the 8th, because Sunday is the 1st, and then I'll always start the week on that Monday, so I'm not going to just use one sheet for 1 day. So let's go ahead and start. Will be the 9th through the 15th. Okay, and then the next week will be the 16th through the 22nd. All right, and then the next week will be the 23rd through, and we're just going to take it to the 30th because the 29th is Sunday and then the Monday is the 30th, so there's no need in doing one sheet again. So we are just going to go ahead and just do add that to this. Okay, so these are our weekly expense sheets here, and then this is going to be like an extra. So the next thing we're going to have is our debt snowball sheet here, and I am going to do a video on this one. I know I said I was going to do it last month, but things got kind of chaotic, crazy. So I do have all of the numbers and figures that I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a video on this, guys, so that you can see how I'm progressing in my depth update. So this is going to be the depth snowball plan sheet that I'm going to be using, and then this way I do how much and how I'm going to execute my plan for paying off my debt. All right, so then here I just have another note sheet back here, so that, because you guys know that I do like to write notes all the time. All right, so then I'm just going to add this little plan it out sheet. This is just a paper pack that I got from Michael's, and I thought it was like super cute, so I just wanted to put one in here just in case I need to jot something down. And then here are the cash envelope budget sheets I was telling you guys, and this will be I'm just going to put these in the back so that if I do plan on using these for if I want a more detailed cash envelope budget worksheet workout, I will end up doing these right here and using those. And I do like these, so I probably will 9 times out of 10 do my workout on here. So this makes it so much easier because I can do the amounts and everything. All right, so the next sheet that I'm going to put in there is going to be my paid off Discover. This right here, you can get that free. I will put the link in the description box for you. It's from debtfreecharts.com. And as you can see, last month, guys, that's why I told you I fell off the bandwagon, fell hard. And I'm okay with it because, like I said, everything's not going to be perfect with budgeting. You're going to have some downfalls. So I'm going to start with this. I don't know what colors I was thinking about using. I was on another level. All right, so I am going to put this in here, and like I said, this is why I love the Happy Planner, because you can just move pages, because I moved this from my October month section and I'm putting it in my November month section. And if you do want to know how to print these out, I do have a link up top to show you how I print out my printables and how I size them and cut them to fit into my Happy Planner, so that will help you. All right, so next I'm going to put my sinking funds, because remember, guys, I ran out of space with my car tire sinking funds, so I did print out another one of those, and my sinking funds is in this back tab back here. And I will need this for, as I know I need another one. Okay, so I need this for my tires. All right, so this one will go back here, and this will be the add an addition one to my tires. So this will go, I've added this to the back so that when I do my sinking funds, I can go ahead and print those out, and I don't have to worry about printing out another one there. All right, so let's go back to our November section, and I think that's about all for our November setup. So let's just go ahead and go through it real quick like we always do, just to make sure that we have everything pretty much done in our planner that we need to have done. So I do have my budget month outlook in November, and I have all of my financial goals, and I can always look back on this. Next, I have my monthly outlook. These are all of my bills that are due. And then also I do my expense tracking on this sheet, and I can also add more down here if needed. And then this is my little key ledger where I do my expense tracking, and I did put it on the side here. All right, and then this is my goals and then my no spend goals. So let's see if I can keep that together. All right, so next I just have a note sheet right here where I can just, I can do like stickies if I want to put stickies here, page flags, or whatever I want to do. I can put that there, confirmation numbers. And then here is my monthly bill tracker, and then once it's paid, I can just do how much I actually paid and the payday and check it off that it's paid. And then I do the highlighter method. So this right here I will use at the end of the month to see how much I am paying for my bills. And this is how I did it last month for my monthly bill tracker. As you can see, this is what it looks like, and then this is what it comes out to be. So it looks like this here once I'm all done and finished. On the next sheet, we have our paycheck budget 1. I have the payday, and then we have our breakdowns, and then we have our meal planner coming up next, and then we have our paycheck budget number 2, breakdowns and meal planner budget worksheet. And then we have our paycheck budget number 3, and then breakdowns. And then if you need more than these, you can always do more if you get paid every week, but I do bi-weekly, and this time it's like 3 paychecks in a month, so that's why I have 3 in there. And this right here is my weekly expense trackers where I track my spending. And then down here I do my key ledger down here where I can show all of my totals for the week. So I have 5 weeks printed, but I'm only going to use 4 weeks of these. And then I have my depth snowball, and I'm going to do a depth snowball video for you guys. All right, so I have that there, and then I have another note section, and then I just have this cute little note paper planted out, which is so cute. And then I have cash envelope breakdown sheet if I want to use these. These are available and ready. And then next I have my I Paid Off Discover debt-free chart that is like adult coloring depth chart, and then I can use that. And like I said, I have got to get on my grind for that. And then next back here I have my sinking funds, and I do have my sheets all printed out for my sinking funds and ready to go. All right, so I think, guys, that we have set up this planner for November and we are ready. So, and you can, like I said, this will work for your happy planner sheets that are in there. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And also, guys, like I always say, until next time, peace.